At a time when the unemployment rate in the country is near an all-time high, a majority of people are desperate for a job to sustain their livelihoods. Not so for Suzzi Mutua-Helfer. After working for a prestigious airline for 5 years, Suzzi decided she had had enough of the corporate world and quit.
I quit the airline. At that time, we were still acquiring most of the acreage of the ranch, and the finances came mainly from my husband. Him being an author and director, he financed the whole property. So when we were fully acquired the property, then we decided to leave Nairobi. Some people will say it's crazy, you left a good job as a stewardess. I don't think so. And so I said, well, maybe I'll be one of the few youngest Kenyan conservationists and farmers that we have in this country, which I am very proud of to date to be.
Away from the grinding, fast-paced city life, the Ngawa ranch is approximately 400 acres in size. Suzzi decided to make use of her time and resources by starting a chicken business venture. Her mother supported her by buying the first 3 chickens, which have since multiplied.
In Ngawa ranch, we have lots of chickens, kienyeji chickens, which I'm very proud of to keep. And I hatch the chicks from the chicken eggs that they produce here. I sell eggs and turkeys. We have turkeys. We also have a few cattle, which are also free-range cattle, and we sell milk to Brookside.
With proceeds from the sale of the milk, eggs and chickens, Suzzi has been able to eke out a living and contribute towards the family's income. In a bad month, she rakes in about 40,000 shillings, but the festive season brings with it higher earnings.
One turkey will fetch at least, on the lowest side, 5,000 shillings, which is good money.
Have a very big family.
Located next to a river, she's assured her cattle will get water and can graze freely. She has hired a staff of 7 people who help her run the business, as well as the daily running of the ranch. An ardent conservationist, Suzzi has faced a number of challenges in this line of business.
When we were starting up the ranch, it was tough because you had to battle with people coming to cut wood for firewood, people trying to burn charcoal on your property, and they couldn't understand that this is what you're doing to the property when you're cutting charcoal.
For those who are scared to venture out on their own and follow their passion, Suzzi offers a word of encouragement.
Out here in the countryside, there's much more to tap into that everybody is running away from just because they're afraid to start with. So my word of encouragement would be, hold the bull by the horns and go for it.
Suzzi's love for conserving the environment makes her plant 40 trees a year, and she has more plans to expand her business in an eco-friendly manner. Our fish pond is also in the final stages of completion.
The difference is I don't want to do tilapia. Everybody is doing tilapia. So the tilapia market is becoming flooded. So nobody's catering for the local market, and the local market does a lot of catfish. So why shouldn't I do catfish? That's a good one to start with. Then beekeeping, it doesn't take anything from the environment. It actually helps the environment because of the pollination.